Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. We don't seem to be working. Are we working? Sorry. Good morning, everybody. Just trying to... yeah. We're working. Here we go. Good morning. Hello, guys. How are you? Hi. Everyone okay? Yes, we are live. We are working. All right, then. Right. How are we? Excuse her. Never mind. Hope you're all okay. Good morning. Hi, everybody. So we are doing... I wonder if I can bring you in a little bit. We're going to do... it's Toddler Tuesday today. And I'm in the mood to go messy. So it's a messy one. This one comes with a warning. We are going to make a mess this morning because messy play, sensory play is really great for our little ones. Now then, I know you have to be in the mood for it. So completely understand if it's not your thing today. I get that. But I'm going to try and make it as easy as possible. So yes, we are getting messy today. Sensory play, messy play is really great for little ones. Alerts all the sensors, gets lots of things going in the brain, lots of connections made. And the stronger those connections, the better for when they get to school and they're learning. So it's all really, really important. But I also get it that not everyone wants to do messy play. So maybe one option, if you've got a messy play class near to you, they don't normally cost a lot of money, but they are really, really great. Very beneficial to take your little ones to a messy play class and pay for someone else to tidy up the mess. Or what I like to do when I'm in the mood, like today I'm really in the mood to make a mess. Some days, yesterday I definitely wasn't, but today I am. If you do messy play, the easiest place to do messy play is to, if it's warm enough, get the heating on, whip the clothes off the little ones, leave them in just a nappy or something you don't mind getting dirty. Put them in an empty bath or an empty shower tray. If they're likely to slip, maybe you've got like a rubber mat that they can sit on. And it's so easy because then once they've finished playing, you can wash them down, you can wash down the bath, and job's a good one. So that's what we're doing this morning. We're gonna make a Halloween mess because sometimes we're just in the mood. But like I said, if you're not in the mood today, I don't blame you. I know not every day we want to do messy play, but just as a one-off, just as a little special for Halloween, I thought it'd be nice to do. My dishwasher's going on in the background. I wonder if that's a bit annoying. I wonder if you can hear it. You have to let me know. Anyway, yes, so last night, I don't know if you saw, I was making some of these pat mats. We did a Halloween themed one. If you didn't see it, it's saved on IGTV on the main grid. Facebook, I'm talking to you, Facebook, who's just behind. Facebook, we're just trying to save it to then post on Facebook. We're having a bit of trouble because I forgot to save it last night. So that's my fault, that's my bad. So Facebook, please bear with us. We are trying to transfer it from one social media platform to another. I know, it's very annoying. But we were making these last night. These are really lovely to do. So if you're not really wanting too much of a mess, these will be much better to make. And I've also put a Halloween activity on the grid this morning. But before we start, I'm going to get to the mess in a minute. Before we get started, this is one of my favourite books, Jane Foster. I love her books. I don't know if you can see, she does lots of black and white. They make really lovely baby gifts or birthday gifts and things. I think they're lovely. The images are absolutely beautiful. Really simple, but really effective, really nice. I love the Emma Foster books. These are one of my favourites to do with little ones. And this is the Halloween one. Now, the reason why I've grabbed this for you is I think it's really easy. We've got Halloween, we've got Christmas, Valentine's, we've got Easter. There are lots of seasons and times of year that shops and Instagram lead us to believe that we need to go out and buy lots of things to get our kids involved in Halloween or whatever. And you think you've got to go and buy lots of Halloweeny stuff to be able to do Halloweeny activities. And I'm here to say it is not true. Jane, not Emma. What did I say? Did I say Emma Foster? Did I? Thank you, Lucy. Did I say Emma Foster? Jane Foster. Sorry. Who's Emma Foster? I don't know. Did I say Emma Foster? Never mind. Thank you. Jane Foster. Jane Foster books. I'm even reading it. It's in front of me and I'm saying Emma Foster. So we are led to believe, aren't we, that we need to go out and buy all the Halloween stuff and all the bits and pieces. And you go in Home Bargains, you go in the pound shops, and you can end up spending £20-30 on nothing, on like loads of stuff. And it doesn't always guarantee that they're going to play with it. So what I like to, only because I want to buy it, so I was paying close attention. Jane Foster, yes, sorry about that. So yes, please just remember, you don't need to go out and buy loads and loads of things to be able to join in Halloween and different types of activities. The key thing to do, my top tip, is think about the season. So let's do Halloween. And think about the colours you see for Halloween. We see lots of orange, we see lots of black, and then you also see purple and green. So that's why I picked up this book, because it's really effective. You see lots of orange and black to begin with, and then perhaps some purple and green. So I bet before you even go to the shops, I'd like you to grab a tray or a box or something and go and grab loads of things that match those colours. So orange and black to begin with. I bet you've got orange Play-Doh or black Play-Doh. I bet you've got orange paint or black paint, colouring pencils, building blocks, all those sorts of things. Go on a little hunt around the house first before you head to the shops and just see what you've got that's orange and black. Maybe you've got some material, maybe you've got your sensory scarves. Woo! Look, I'm getting excited now. Maybe you've got some sensory scarves, orange and black. There you go. That already looks like a Halloween activity, doesn't it? So you see what I mean? You will have loads of stuff around the house. Maybe you've got some plastic bugs or something like that you could use. Now, there might be bits that you want to buy. Fair enough. Please do it. But I just don't want people feeling pressured that they have to buy things to be able to join in with these activities. It's just not the case. I've got a piece of black material here, and all I do, this is my Halloween box, is I just chuck it all in here. So anything orange and black. So as you can see, I've got some black material, orange scarves, I've got some black paint, I have got bits and pieces that I've bought, but even just writing keywords, black words on orange paper looks effective. There's all sorts of bits and pieces that you might have. Look, I've saved this black paint plate, must have been from something. Just getting in the habit of saving things, and you'll soon feel that you've got a collection, and then go to the shop. So do it that way round. Or you might want some white for ghosts and things. Look, I've even chucked in an orange marker pen. So get in that habit, because lots of seasons, like Halloween, orange and black, Christmas, red and green, maybe a bit of gold in there as well. Easter, you're looking at very pastel-y colours, so like pastel-y, a pale pink, a pale blue, pale green and yellows, those sorts of colours. Christmas, I've done Christmas. Valentine's, reds and pinks and hearts. You see what I mean? There's always a theme. So look at the colours, look at what the theme is, and start building things up. Even collecting funny shaped bottles that look like potion bottles. Yeah, just anything. I've saved that because it's a nice round one. It looks like a potion bottle. So that's my top tip. If you take anything away from today, you might not be in the mood to do any messy play with your toddlers, and I get that. That's fine. But always, never feel pressured to go out and buy stuff. You can do it with what you've already got. I bet you can. And it looks really effective. When you put lots of orange and black things together, it looks really effective. You might not have any Halloween items in there whatsoever, but already it looks great. Finally, before I move on to the messy play, just a little reminder, if you do like using sensory pasta, the novelty pasta, Lidl have it in at the moment. I have mine here. This is about 4 years old because I reuse it year after year. You get little black and orange and yellow pumpkins and spiders, bats. I think that's it. You get some spooky little shapes and really lovely to do activities with. If you go on my main grid, I did a reel of lots of different ways to play with the pasta, because I don't know about you, I've bought pasta in the past before and then thought, right, what should we actually do with it? So there's lots of ideas on my reel for you of different ways to play with your novelty pasta. So there is Halloween pasta in at the moment, 99p a bag. One bag will do. It'll last you. I've had these for 4 years now in Lidl. So go and get that, and I think you'll get lots of play out of that. It's not very often I tell you to go and get something, but I do think you'd use that in lots of ways. And then, of course, if you want to, they can eat it. Okay, so should we get started on the messy play? So that's just a few of my tips there, because I think particularly this time of year. We've got Halloween, we've got bonfire, we've got Christmas, we've got all sorts of celebrations coming up. It's really easy to feel like we need to be spending lots of money, and actually you don't. Okay, so what I'm doing here is we're going to do some Halloweeny messy play. This is really lovely to do with toddlers, but like I said, this is a warning. Vicky Flynn, thank you very much. That's very lovely of you to buy me a badge. Thank you. Mwah! Sending lots of love to you this morning. So yes, what I'm doing is we're going to do some messy play for our toddlers. Of course, you know, Mason's 6.5, he'd love this as well. Strip them off. If maybe you've got a tough spot, you could do it in there. Maybe you've got a big plastic tablecloth, you could put it on the floor, even on your kitchen floor, I put it down. An empty bath, anything like that, because I'm telling you now, this is a warning, this is messy, okay? But it's amazing. If you've not used corn flour before, it is a fabulous ingredient to use. Use it for like thickening sauces, so it is actually edible. Good morning. Sorry, busy with the birthday boy today. We'll catch up later. Well, happy birthday. Baby is 1. Well, you go and have a lovely day. And yes, come and catch up later when you've got a minute, because I imagine it's a busy day, but very special. So this morning we're doing corn flour. It's a lovely one, like I said, so it's actually edible. So if your little one chooses to taste this, it's fine. I mean, you know, you don't want them to eat the whole lot, but if they taste it, it's fine. What I'm going to do is, and it makes like, you might have heard of gloop, or you might have heard of ooblek, which ooblek is what the Americans call gloop or corn flour. It feels really strange, and I'll show you in a minute. We're going to have a go. Now then, this is my word of warning. I can't find my food colouring anywhere. I don't know where it's gone. I don't know what's happened. So I would use food colouring if it was going to be tasted. Now then, I can't find it, so I'm using paint. So obviously now, because I'm going to be using paint, it means that it's no longer edible. Okay? Got it? Got the memo? Good. So yeah, I would use food colouring with little ones because they're going to taste it and then it's fine for them. But I can't find it, so I'm going to colour it with paint. You don't have to colour it, but just because of today, because we're doing Halloween, we're gonna put some orange in it. Now I've never actually coloured it with paint before, so we'll just see how we get on. So I'm going to make a small amount because I do actually really want to do this with Leo today. So I'm going to save some to do with him. You can pick up a box. It's not very much at all. Really reasonable, and you don't actually need too much of it. Now then, this is where any bakers amongst us will hate me for this, because I'm very much can't bake, won't bake. I can't follow a recipe. So what I do is I judge it by sight. So don't ask me how much powder I'm using, corn flour I'm using, or how much water. I'm just winging it, guys. This is how I do it. This is how I work, which I know will probably annoy a lot of people. But you're just going to put in a little bit. Now then, corn flour is amazing because it's a powder, but it's also slimy and a liquid, and it's very strange. I think I've already put in a bit too much. Oh, you watch, I'm going to end up using all this, and maybe I've already gone a bit heavy-handed with the water. Because if I'm going to be adding paint, that's going to be more liquid. So then if I just get this to the right consistency, and then I'll show you. Sorry, I'm not very good at doing it onto the camera. It's ever so difficult. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, it's actually quite hard to stir because it's just so bizarre. So it feels and looks like a liquid, but actually you can pick it up like a powder. So this is why it's such a popular one to do with little ones. If you've never tried it before, please put it on your list of a one day when I'm in the mood to do messy play, I will try this. I want you to promise me, because it is so strange, this stuff. So I don't know if you can see because of the light. It looks a bit like icing, but it's not. Now I'm just going to add in a bit of paint just to colour it. Just mix it in. Like I said, you don't have to use paint, but because we're making it Halloweeny, I would usually use food colouring so that it's safe for little ones to taste. However, I cannot find mine, so I think I'm going to have to order some more. Lots of people often ask me what food colouring I use. Now, you can use just the supermarket ones and the pound shop ones. My favourite ones to use are Sugar Flare, because it's a paste. Costs a little bit more, but it lasts for years, if you can find it. So, can you see that? It's very hard to show you. Right, what I'm going to do, I've got a tray out to do this on. I would have some sort of tray, even if you're going to sit them on a tablecloth or in the bath, whatever, I would still have a tray. Now then, I'm just going to show you. It's really weird. So you can actually, as you can see, it's a liquid because it's pouring, but but you can actually pick it up and it's like a powder, but then it turns to a liquid. So it's a bit slimy, it's a bit gloopy, why we call it gloop. Like I said, in America they call it ooblek, so you might have heard of people talk about ooblek before. It's a very strange consistency. It feels like a powder, but runs like a liquid, so it's super unusual. It's fascinating for little ones. And like I warned you, it makes a good old mess. So here it is, I put it on my tray. I wonder if I'm just gonna turn my light off and see if that helps. Hang on. Does that help, or has it gone too dark? It's hard because of the reflection of the light. So there, can you see that it's gone? But it's extremely sticky, but you can actually run your hands through it. And it's really gloopy. I told you it's messy. I did warn you, didn't I? So only if you're in the mood to do this today. If you've been up all night, it's probably the last thing you want to do. So save this. But please do try and play with it at least once with your little one. It's awesome. It's a little bit better, isn't it? It's not ideal. But you can do all sorts of things. Now then, because this is so sensory and it's got such weird property for little ones to explore, I actually wouldn't, like if I'm going to give this to Leo, I wouldn't put anything else in it. I would literally just have the ooblek, the gloop, because it feels really funny. I can't turn the comments off, but you can swipe them to the side so that you can see. All right, if you just swipe, they will hide for you. Yeah, just in case people are asking me questions or anything. So there you go, I don't know if you can see. So it's really hard to like push through, it's like a powder, but then it's really gloopy. You know, you're gonna want tea towels, wipes and things on hand for this one because it's gonna go everywhere. We know that toddlers never keep things in the tray, but it feels fabulous. So you don't have to colour it, but I have just to make it Halloweeny. So like I was saying, because it feels so nice, I actually think if you put tools and scoops in here, I think it'd really distract from it altogether. Tap your screen, it'll disappear. There we go, thank you. Yeah, no, it's fine. Sorry, I should have said, shouldn't I? But yeah, so it's a really unusual texture and you will just enjoy, your little ones enjoy. And please, stick your finger in, you have a go as well. You will love it, there's something very calming about it. But I'd not bother with any scoops or pots or anything like that. I would just play with it as it is because it's got such a wonderful texture. It really is amazing. Then if you're doing it in an empty shower tray or bath tray or something like that, once your little one's finished, you can wash them down, wash down the bath, and it just makes it a little bit easier. So only if you're in the mood, I think you would really enjoy this like Halloween gloopy messy play. And I am gonna leave it there. How do you clean up after? Just soap and water? I would have, the way that I would normally do this, I would have Leo in just his nappy in an empty bath. I would have the tray in the empty bath, and then once we're all done, just a bit of soapy water, wash the child down, wash the tray down. Absolutely fine. Wash the bath. And it's a nice way of making the mess really much easier to handle because it is ever so sticky, this stuff. All right, I'm going to end it there then, guys. You'll have to let me know if you try it and tell me what you think. If you've never tried cornflower gloop before, I think you'll really enjoy it. And it's, it's lots of fun. I'm going to enjoy playing with this one now before Leo wakes from his nap, and then I think I'm going to have a go with him. All right, I am going to go now, guys. This will be saved on IGTV, so anyone just joining late, I will save it so you can watch it back. But we've been doing some Halloween messy play, and it is lots of fun. Good luck, everyone. If you try it, do let me know how you get on. I'd love to see some photos. Whether it's even just your little one's hands or your hands or whatever, it's just always really nice to see. I love it because then when I share them, that actually, it's a really great way for encouraging others to have a little go as well. It's not just me singing the Gloop's praises. Right, have a lovely day, everybody. Happy playing. Let me know how you get on. Tomorrow I will be back with Wild Wednesday and we'll be doing a fun outdoor activity. Oh, maybe we could do that one Halloween as well, couldn't we? Could be fun. All right. Okay, right. Enjoy your day then, guys. Bye.